Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good day. Wherever you are, whenever you're seeing this, I hope you are good. So guys, happy new moon, happy solar eclipse. It is March 29th and we have a solar eclipse new moon in Aries. Okay, this Aries energy is definitely kicking up a lot of things that we need to see and recognize about where we're stepping into. This eclipse season is marking, the end of a chapter that we've been in for a very, very long time. So this is the perfect time to set intentions, to figure out where you're going, to do something about where you're going. This is also a time to kind of throw away some old energies that haven't been serving you. We have the fresh, new, actionable energy around us. The momentum is all around us. So now is the time to just kind of step into that flow and make the most of this. New moons are all about fresh starts, all about having a blank slate. And we just celebrated the spring equinox, okay? So this is the first new moon of the spring equinox. You want to be setting intentions this week. You want to be serious and mindful and, dedicated about what you want. And, you don't want to feel like it's not that big of a deal. You don't want to feel like it's out of your reach. This is the time to reevaluate those thoughts and figure out whatever you need to do so you can get the things that you want. So let's go ahead and get into this collective message. As always, we're going to be doing private new moon readings this week. If you guys are interested, they're $35. Check down below. We're going to be talking about what intentions that you need to set and also how you need to prepare for what you're stepping into. I'm going to be sending those readings out all week. So yeah, go ahead and get into it if you're interested. You can also book any type of private session with me, a mentorship, business services, content services, and the New You transformation course, as well as a self-led tarot course. All of that and then some. Check down below in the description box for the tea. Let's go ahead and get into this reading, guys. I hope you've been feeling good. I hope you've been enjoying the energies of the spring equinox. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this new moon, solar eclipse in Aries. Let's get into it. All right, first things first, we have walking away. We have the third chakra, our solar plexus chakra. We have indecision. And we also have goddess of the moon. So let's go ahead and get into this tea, honey. With this walking away, with this third chakra, with this indecision, and with goddess of the moon. So let's get into this read. Walking away in the third chakra. Our third chakra is our solar plexus. This is in our gut. Our solar plexus is going to be ruling how we see ourselves, our self-confidence, how we think about ourselves, what we see ourselves being able to achieve. And we have walking away and indecision here. Also, we have this energy here as well, which is all about feminine energy, being mindful of your intentions, being mindful of your intuition, being mindful of your emotions, leaning into a softer, more vulnerable side of yourself to figure out what you can learn from that and kind of letting that be your power in this situation. So I feel like we need to, this Aries energy is very ego driven, and in this space, we're going to be maybe realizing what's been triggering us. We're going to be maybe realizing what's been stopping us from, stepping out on faith in certain spaces or trying certain things or what have you. If you've been holding off on walking away, if you've been going back and forth about something that is changing how you feel about yourself and changing how you think about yourself, this is the time to dig deep and say, why am I not immediately on my own side here? Why am I not immediately ready to cut out whatever is making me question myself, whatever is making me look at myself a certain way? What is that? Where is that coming from? Why is there indecision when it comes to me walking away and getting what I need? Because, I feel like you guys are being called to walk away from something from your past, something you've been in that you're comfortable with, something that you've been battling with back and forth. Like, should I leave? Should I not leave? Should I give this up? Should I stop this habit? Should I stop smoking? Should I go back to school? Should I stop talking to this person? Should I stop doing this? Should I stop doing this? You're finally getting the opportunity or the final push where you're like, you know what? Maybe I haven't been strong enough or motivated enough, or maybe I haven't even cared enough to deal with this, but now I'm going to do something about it. It's become too much. Now I'm going to finally do something about it, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to get what I'm supposed to get, and I'm going to have this full circle moment. And of course, we have that indecision here. So it's not going to be easy. Maybe you guys have already chosen to walk away from something and now you're having to commit to that. You're having to make sure that you don't backpedal. With this goddess of the moon, we typically try to run from these energies when we're in spaces where we're asking ourselves, should I stay? Should I go? Should I do something different? Should I keep doing the same thing? What's next for me? The goddess of the moon will make you sit and think and think and think and think and think some more. This isn't the energy that we want to have when we're making not bad, but when we're making uncomfortable decisions. We don't want to sit in how uncomfortable it is. We want to be like, okay, it's an uncomfortable decision, maybe next time. Or we just kind of want to pick something and move forward. And if we can't pick something right then and there in the moment, we get overwhelmed, we get aggravated. We're not even trying to give ourselves the time to kind of process what we thought we needed to process. It's easier for us to just put it to the back burner and move forward than kind of challenge ourselves to look within something that might be stressing us out or giving us a hard time. So yeah, but again, I think that this walking away, you know, we have the 27 on here. 2 + 7 is 9. You guys know I love the number 9, and this is a year of 9, 2025. So wish fulfillment, getting the things that you've always wanted, stepping into where you want to be, stepping into what you know, and not holding yourself back. And also, something that I really, really love about this card, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you look very closely on this card, there's 2 arrows, basically 2 signs, and both of them say unknown. So the indecisiveness is not about making the right or the wrong choice or stepping into a loss or a win. You don't know what's going to happen. Both of these paths are unknown, but what you do know is that you're going to be protected. It's going to give you what you need. Even if what you need to do is turn around and go down the other direction, you can never make the wrong choice. Because even if you make a choice that, you know, puts you in a space of discomfort, maybe you needed that. You know, I don't think that right and wrong is as black and white. I know it's not as black and white as we think it is. And a lot of times we have to do the thing that feels wrong for us and to us so we can get what we need and not do it again. You know, sometimes making a mistake is better than, you know, inching towards a mistake for the rest of your life. You know, sometimes just making the mistake and dealing with it is, you know, better. So you can just move on and get the wisdom from it instead of always asking yourself, should I? Now, I'm not telling you how to do nothing crazy, but we have this indecisiveness here, and don't let this trip you up, because no matter what you do, it's unknown. You don't know what's coming from it. There really is no safe option. You might be trying to choose the safest option, but there really is no safe option, girl. We are playing the game of life. You lose no matter what. You lose no matter what. You lose no matter what, and you win no matter what. Like, you know, the game of life is like going into a casino and, you know, being in there for days and days and days and days straight, and you end up leaving with exactly what you came in there with, or you end up leaving with nothing. You know, I think we leave with what we came in with, because, you know, the essence of us, our soul, our spirit, whoever we are, that never dies. But, you know, you're not going to gain and you're not going to lose, you know, and the end of it, it might not even feel like you've gained or lost, but you've lost so much and you've gained so much. But what I mean by you're not going to gain, you're not going to lose, it's all going to be in balance. You know, it's all going to be in balance. So we can't avoid the mistakes. We can't avoid feeling down. We can't avoid having to backpedal. We can't avoid second guessing ourselves or feeling like we're not doing the right thing. We can't avoid that, you know, so sometimes it's best to just walk into it. And when you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you, it might be very scary to step into an uncharted water where you don't know what the hell is going to happen. But you know that you already made the right decision walking away from something that doesn't serve you. So no matter what you step into, it's going to be better. It's going to feel better because you're finally making choices for you based off what you want and based off of what you need. Let's keep getting into it. Of course, we have there's something better, but we already knew that. We have peaceful resolution. We have helpful people, and we also have yes. So very, 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 very beautiful, guys. Yes, and there's something better. So confirmation that you're doing the right thing when you're walking away from this. I also think that this yes on this card is so beautiful. I feel like this kind of gives me the same energy as our indecision, but look at how good this looks. But isn't this kind of the same energy as this indecision? In both spaces, we have 2 choices to make, and we're not really sure what each choice is going to give us. Right here, it just looks like a busted up wooden sign, but here it looks like, you know, 2 beautiful orbs of, you know, of energy, even 2 universes if you want to look at it that way. But it's the same energy. You know, you can choose to look at it as, oh my God, I have to make this choice, and, you know, either way, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. Or you can be like, I have to make this choice, and either way, I don't know what I'm doing. So let me make the choice right now, you know, and let me get into the space so I can start to figure it out, because it's only going to be that way once you first step into it. As you get into it, you'll be figuring it out. You'll be learning it. It'll be making sense. So give yourself the chance to kind of settle into something new and learn something new, understand something new, and go through the process of getting comfortable, because it's always going to be a process. But once you kind of settle into that, you should be feeling so much better. Helpful people, Be open to connecting with people. You know, we have that goddess of the moon. This is about having an open heart. Even the solar plexus chakra. It's very hard to meet new people when you don't feel your best, when you're walking in insecurity, when you're questioning what you even have to offer to somebody else. So it's very, very important to tap into that helpful people energy and just give yourself the things that you need. We also have peaceful resolution. So this walking away, you know, stepping into this goddess of the moon, I think we'll be able to have peaceful resolutions and have a lot of closure, have some really good conflict resolution, and maybe have some conversations with people that we've been needing to have. We have a lot of different things in retrograde right now. Venus is one of the things that's in retrograde, and you know, we are being confronted by a lot of things that we need to address in our relationships, 110%. So we just want to make sure that we're being mindful of that and that we're using that to our benefit, because we can use it to our benefit. It does not have to be something that takes us out. We can figure out how to use it to our benefit. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our energy oracle cards. We're not the energy oracle, our tea leaf oracle. Okay, so we have September. September, so someone born in September. What is September? Virgo or Libra? Virgo or Libra energy with this September card, or something that happened in September that we're dealing with. September is important. We have dark man, dealing with a man with dark complexion or hair. Dealing with a man with dark complexion or hair. This could be somebody that we're walking away from, somebody that we're having this conflict with, somebody that's contributed to how we see ourselves. We have desk, pay attention to your work. Keep your eyes on the prize. We have broom, new home, new attitude. New home, new attitude. We have bell, announcement. Bell, announcement. We have whale, worry over nothing. Worry over nothing. I pulled a lot of these cards, so we're still going. We have key, successful outcome to your problems. Successful outcome to your problems. And then we also have ant, work, achievement, success. Okay, so let's get into this. We already know work, achievement, success, ant. You can do the work and you'll get what you need. You know, you just have to keep showing up. You just have to keep trying. You just have to keep doing the work. And that sucks, but that's the game of life. I feel like you guys have, you know, by now you should just be used to the game of life. You should be accustomed to what the game of life looks like and feels like. You know, so you should be in a space where you don't get distracted anymore, or you don't let this get you down anymore. When you get to a crossroads, you're able to recognize what that means and move forward through that, instead of letting it be something that holds you back, letting it be something that makes you doubt yourself or question yourself, you know? We have key, successful outcome to your problem. So be open to, you know, connecting with new people, connecting with new opportunities, just, you know, being open in general, not always feeling like something's going to go wrong, not always being so worried about what's going to happen. Just be open to, you know, trying new things and stepping into new things. And I do think that you guys are going to make the right choice. Again, there is no right or wrong. Making a choice is making the right choice. Making a choice, finally making a choice, not standing there and just what can I do? I can't do anything. That's not making a right choice. You know, you want to make yourself do something, make yourself decide, make yourself choose, whatever that might be. Just make yourself do it. Don't sit there and wonder. Choose something and then get into it. Bell, announcement, pay attention to your work. So I think this work is going to be paying off. I think you guys might be getting an announcement. You could be getting a raise. You could be getting a new job opportunity. But the more you are paying attention to what's stepping in, the more you'll be able to recognize those things and act on it. So pay attention. There's an announcement you don't want to miss. Well, great worry over nothing. Do I even need to get into this? We already have there's something better. Okay, so you don't need to worry. You don't need to stress. This is actually your time to step into no worry and no stress, and to leave that behind once and for all. Broom, new home, new attitude. So we have this new attitude energy that we're going to be stepping into. Change up some things around your space. Declutter, bring in some new things, you know, pour into your space, pour into yourself. Give yourself with things that you really, really like. And, you know, just kind of challenge yourself to take care of yourself in a different way. Again, we have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Some of us have a Libra man or a Virgo man in our lives that has been terrorizing us. Or this could be a father, this could be a brother, this could be a friend, this could even be you. But we need to be mindful of this energy. This could definitely be somebody that we're walking away from, or a situation where we're going to have to stand on our choices, stand on business. Also, this could be a situation with someone that's altered how we see ourselves. And I feel like that's one of the biggest, you know, messages that we have starting off. Be mindful of what has changed how you see yourself and figure out what you need to do about that. Let's keep getting into it. We have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hit Soul Tribe. We have the energy of helpful people. So this is your time to know more of who you are so you can connect with the people that are destined to meet with you. How can you connect with your soulmates if you don't even know who you are? If you don't even know what your soul even needs, so it's very important that we're allowing ourselves to step into that. We have the Ever Unfolding Rose, of course, cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. Cracked open, it's happening for you and not to you. Beautiful message. The things that you're learning are just so you can be prepared for whatever is coming next. It's never to make life worse or harder or, destructive or to make you hate life. It is never for that. And I know it can feel like that sometimes. It can feel like we're on an episode of Survivor and Fear Factor and Naked and Afraid all in one, seriously. But, we just have to remember what we're being prepared for. And, keeping that in mind allows us to always know, is this necklace even secured around my neck? It is not. Keeping that in mind allows us to always accept the journey. It can be very difficult to understand what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be growing when you don't even know what you're supposed to do. It doesn't even feel natural to you. You feel so disconnected from yourself. That's why we have that solar plexus energy. You have to know your strengths, your weaknesses, be confident in all of those things and own who you are 110%. Let this spring equinox, let this solar eclipse, let this new moon energy, this fresh energy help you get reacquainted with yourself and help you know yourself so you can finally make the moves that you need to make. We have Starseed, what lights you up? Starseed, what lights you up? That's giving me that goddess of the moon energy. Find out what makes you the most excited, what makes you the most in love, what makes you feel the most romantic, what makes you feel the most intrigued, what makes you, the most locked in, the most tapped into anything, to your dreams, to new opportunities, to new people. Figure out what calls to you and align with that, especially when you're connecting with people. Do not force yourself to be friends or connect with anybody that's a freak, that's, a loser. And what I mean by freaks and losers, people that want to make you feel bad about yourself, people that aren't willing to do the work so they make you feel bad about doing the work, people that want you to stay exactly as you are, people that don't want you to grow, people that don't want you to have the hard conversations with them, people that just do weird stuff and act weird. Do not force yourself to keep people around just to have them around. Force yourself to want more, force yourself to challenge yourself and challenge your loneliness and challenge your fear and say, baby, you're not about to be running this. We're going to have to get acquainted so I can figure out how to navigate around this. Okay. That's what it's about. Getting acquainted with those energies so they do not overpower you. You do not want it to overpower you. Let's keep getting into the tea. We have free spirit. Get into it. Free spirit, be your own person. I love this because I literally was just saying this. Free spirit, be your own person. Be your own person. Bright future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Don't be scared. You're moving forward. Insight. Be open to enchantment. Ooh, I love this. Be open to enchantment. I don't know when the last time is I got this card or if I've ever pulled this. But this is beautiful. Be open to new signs. Be open to the angel numbers. Be open to the dreams. Be open to meeting people where it feels like you've known them your entire life. Be open to that. And be your own person. Want the things that you want. Stop letting people tell you that it's too much or that it's too this or it's too that. Want what you want. Claim what you want for yourself over your life. And just, trust that you can have it. We have yes again, guys. We have had 2 cards of yes today. We have 2 messages of yes with an exclamation point. So yes, yes, yes. I love this. Go forward, do it, take the chance, think outside of your comfort zone, try something different. Yes, yes, yes. Intuition and downloads, period. Intuition and downloads. Stepping into intuitive energy, lots of meditation, lots of prayer. Fast if you need a fast. Fasting is so good to open up new portals of your mind. Seriously. I think that could be something good, definitely doing meditation, clearing out your space. If you have a lot of mess in your space, a lot of clutter in your space, that could definitely be leading to you not feeling your best. Clearing out the energy in your space. If you've been having a lot of anger, if you've been crying a lot, if you've been dealing with a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, clear out the energy in your space, release stagnant energy and be prepared to move forward. And we have cut the cords. Cut the cords. The first message that we have is walking away, and then we have cut the cords. So this is definitely a season of letting go, a season of taking back your power, of taking back your energy. Something I love to do when I realize that I can't be around somebody. I love taking myself away from someone. I'm not the type of girl that will let you watch me online. Oh no, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm not going to sit next to you in the lunchroom. I'm going to make sure I never sit next to you. I'm going to make sure that the only thing that you have to think of me about is the memories of me. And then eventually, when I come across your eye line, in 8 or 9 years or even 6 months, I'll be so much higher. I'll be so much more elevated. I'll be so much more healed. I'll be in a completely different environment than what I was last time. And I won't even be trying that hard. I might feel like I haven't even done anything, but to you, it'll feel like I've done everything in the world, and that's what I need. Clock that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that likes to, just force myself to kind of saunter around in front of people's faces, especially people that have done me wrong. I look forward to removing myself out of spaces that don't serve me. You don't get to see my smile. You don't get to feel my energy. You don't get to feel that, and I think sometimes that can be the best thing. Also, it shows me that I can feel good about myself and good about my life and good about a situation without seeing somebody be mad or fucked up or jealous or upset over me, because then you could be waiting for that and not be able to move on without that. So whatever that looks like for you, find a way to move forward that's strictly based on how you feel, instead of waiting on the other shoe to drop or waiting on someone to apologize or waiting on someone to recognize what they've done. You recognize what the fuck they've done. Okay? And act on that. Let that be the foundation to what pushes you forward and makes you feel differently and love differently and operate differently. Let's get into our last couple of cards. This is our self-led oracle, guys. If you've enjoyed this reading, let me know down below. If you want to see what you should be doing to set intentions and how you should be setting intentions with this solar eclipse new moon, and if you want to see how you should be preparing for what is coming next, you can check down below in the description box to get a private new moon reading. I'm going to be sending those out all week, so get into it. Let's go ahead and get into our last few cards, the self-care oracle, to figure out what we should be adding into our routine this week. Spend time with animals. Go out in nature, spend time with animals, love on your animals, just love and be loved. We can learn a lot from animals about, community, about finding your niche, about finding your strengths. So connect with animals, and you might be getting some animal medicine. So if you see certain animals, certain birds, or certain things, type that in on the Google and figure out what it's meaning. You might have some answers coming in. Write a gratitude list. I love this. This is always a great exercise to do before manifestation, before setting intentions, even before praying. Before you ask for stuff, set a gratitude list. Think about the things that you're grateful for. Energy work. What do we have? All of our chakras. We've already been talking about the solar plexus chakra, which is right here. Look into all of your chakras. Figure out which one isn't aligned. Figure out which one needs to be brought into alignment and tap in that space. And we also have pleasure. We have pleasure. How are you taking care of yourself? Are you denying yourself of the things that you need? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What's right underneath our solar plexus chakra, our sacral chakra, which literally resides in our pleasure center. Our sacral chakra is right here. Our sacral chakra rules our intimacy and our creativity. So there's a chance that if we're having solar plexus issues, we may be having issues in our intimacy as well, especially having to walk away from things that we don't need and having to settle into that goddess of the moon energy. So challenge yourself to let go of what doesn't serve you and to actually do something about it when you realize that something isn't giving you what you need. Don't let yourself sit in those spaces. Challenge yourself to do something new. And I feel like you'll definitely feel very good about it and be very happy that you chose to step into something new and give yourself what you deserve. So yes, guys, that's what we have for this reading. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I feel like this was such a good read. I always love connecting with you guys. I thank you guys for being here as always. Let me know how you guys felt about this. Let me know what intentions you're going to be setting for this new moon. And yes, I will see you guys next time. Love y'all as always. Bye, guys. Bless.